Alright, so today's video is going to be on tracking out music. If you want a professional sound from your music, you want to get it tracked out so that you can send it somewhere to get it mixed. I'm going to go through steps to track your music out correctly. Alright, first off, what you want to do, I have a song here. It's called Time to Ball by G-Bone, Gangsta Bone. Let's play this real quick so you can see. A few tracks, like 20 tracks. So what we're going to do, first thing you always want to do is highlight everything. So you go, always put a marker here too for my end point. So always start at the end point, drag it over, highlight everything. Even the tracks with just a little bit of sound on it, you want to get all that. Then first thing you want to do is go to track and bypass inserts. That unbypassed. So we're going to do it again. Track, bypass, all. Right? And then you're good. If you have buses set up, I got a few buses set up. You want to bypass your inserts, your sends. So that's any reverb. Now you got a dry signal. That's what you want, dry, completely dry signal to send to get mixed. Then you go from here on Pro Tools 12. There's 3 different ways to do it. I'll go through each way that I do it. But now with Pro Tools 12, they make it really easy. What you want to do is, like I said again, you want to go to start, to the end, into a common start point. So my song starts here. I got a marker. A lot of times you want to just go from the very beginning. So you start here and highlight to the end right there, and then take it down. But since I have a start point, I want to go from the end to my start point and go down. So that's the start of the song, and that's how I want to send it to go out. It's already on the beat and got my tempo set up and everything. So when they drop it in and get the music, it's gonna fall right into place. So every sound is gonna line up perfectly like it is here. So if you have Pro Tools 12, all you gotta do, hit track and bounce. When you're bouncing your song out, when you're rendering it out as a song file, you go file bounce. But to track it out, you go track and then bounce. What this is gonna do is actually separate each and every individual track. One thing that's important is this right here. So you want to have waves. AIF is okay. MP3 is not good. Wave is the best file format to put it in. Again, and then this is, if you do multiple mono, any tracks that are stereo that are separate, which you actually don't want. You want to leave it as complete as possible when you send it to get mixed. So hit it right there. And you want it 32-bit. If your system can run at 32-bit, put it to 32-bit. And then always go 192 for the waveform. You don't want to compress it. You don't want to add it to iTunes. Oh, that's something else that's important. You want to, where it says directory, that's telling Pro Tools where to put the files that it's going to create. So you don't want to put it in bounce files. If you actually are sending it somewhere, so if you're sending it to someone, you want to have this file where you can email it and or zip it or however you're going to send it, and you want it in its own file. So what we're going to do is go to the desktop, right click, create a new file, and this is G-Bone. Time to Ball, and just put whatever your song name is, And what I always do, and I ask people to do when they send me stuff, is to put the beats per minute, put the time in it. So this one is 92 BPM, and that is created. You want to go into the folder. Now you're in the folder that you just created. You hit use current folder. That's telling Pro Tools to put the files you're going to create into this folder that I'm in right now. Alright, and I got it to bounce offline because it goes a little bit faster. So we're going to go ahead and bounce. And that's basically all you got to do. I'm going to fast forward through this part so that you can see the files when they're done. Yeah, if you don't turn your screensaver off, it could shut it off in the middle of this, and you have to do it all over again. So it's one good thing to do before you start this. This can take anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour, depending on how complex your music is. Alright, cool. So now it's done. And what it just did was took each track individually, separated, and made it its own file like it is, but set up the way that we want it to be, like if you were to record all this. And now they're all the same size. They'll drop in perfect. Let's see. So where's the file that we made? This file. That's the one that we created. And in this file are all the waveforms. All the waveforms. When you send this to someone, all they have to do is import the audio, and they'll drop in perfectly lined up. It has the beats per minute right here, has the tempo right here, so they could just set it to go. And that's how to track out music on Pro Tools 12. If you have a older version of Pro Tools, I'll show you how to do that now. I'm gonna separate the video, so just go to the next video.